Already, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. My body soul got a king body. Body gon' shine, bling bling body. Calling all the shots, ring ring.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tashana. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for coming. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 reasons why persons don't support you. And not just persons, the persons that you love and support, or that claim to love and support you, don't support you. They actually don't. If they have something going on, you're all there, you're willing to support, you're willing to go you're willing to go just support them in any way that you can. If it's even to go sit and listen to their ideas and give positive feedbacks. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why that doesn't happen in your case. Like many of us, this used to bother me, and I used to be like, why is it that they don't support me? Like, why are you not supporting me? But every time when it gets to a certain point, then you come around, or sometimes they just don't come around, they just don't support. It's just not giving reciprocation. Like I said, as I grow older and I try to look into how different people work and why it is that certain things happen, I came to the conclusion that it's not about you, it's all about the person. Whatever people do to you, it's not about you, it's about the person, and whatever they have going on, it's basically just them. Number 1, they are insecure. They are wondering, why do you have to want so much out of life? They are wondering why you can't just settle, why it's so extra, why it's so enough, why are you so much, like why your ideas so big, why your ideas have to make me feel inferior. And that's all on them. They're just insecure. And with all of the reasons I gave, I'm going to give you an example of how I faced it in my life. Okay, so with the insecure one, I remember growing up, and I was at a certain point in my life where it was just like I wanted so much more for myself. And for me, with friends, like best friends, not just any friends, I used to share my ideas and my thoughts and the things that I wanted in the same way they used to share with me. I thought it was like mutual support and just like encouraging each other, like, yes, you can do it, this is what you should do, whatever. So I used to share the same thing, and every single time I tried to tell people like, oh, I want this or I want that, it'd be like, with this one specific person now, I'm going to share the one example. She was like, isn't your life already perfect? What more do you want? She said that to me exactly. What more do you want? Oh my god. Anyways, this is the same person that slept with my ex, and I was with that ex at the time. So I don't know if it was just the man that she thought was everything, I don't know, or I don't know. But for me, my life wasn't sorted out. Like, I wasn't finished with school, I didn't have a career, I wasn't doing anything. So it was just like, what else people do? So it was just like, when she said, what else do you want? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm confused. And when I looked into it and got to realize, it was just like she was feeling insecure, or feeling like she was inferior with me having, but it's just like she had goals too, and I never had a problem with it. But like I said, it's just like for that one, it's solely they're insecure and they don't want to feel inferior to you. So they're just like, why don't settle? Why can't you just relax and just do the plain Jane stuff? Like, why you can't just relax? So they're just insecure. Number 2, they are fearful. So this person is fearful of the unknown. They themselves don't follow after their dreams and their aspirations just because they are fearful of the unknown. They don't want to leave sure for unsure. And whenever you bring ideas to them, they're going to ask you stuff like, why would you leave this that you're sure of to go do that you're not sure of? Why don't you just stick to what's working for you now? Like, I don't know about that, because what if it don't work out? What if this? What if that? What if this happened? that person is just fearful and they're projecting their fears onto you, and that's all it is. It's not for you to say, okay, don't get to the point where you start thinking like, oh, what if it really doesn't work out. I feel like if God didn't want you to do it, you wouldn't have gotten the idea in the first place. If the idea comes to you, I feel like it's because you're supposed to act on it and make it come to life. Once you got the idea in your head, I feel like that's you now. It's up to you now to act on it and make it become reality, manifest it. Okay, so yeah, that person is just fearful. They're fearful of themselves, they're fearful of everything. They don't want to do anything that they're not sure of, that there's a possibility that it couldn't work out. They don't want to dabble in anything like that. They want to see everything. They have to see. They have no faith. They're fearful. Don't follow that person. Go after your dream and do what you feel like you need to do to make it come to fruition. Number 3, and this is the one where I empathize, or I try to empathize with people the most for. And I remember saying this to my friend, and I was like, he was trying to encourage me because it was just a lot and people were just negative. Everybody just have a problem with me for no reason. If I don't say anything, they have a problem, everything. So he was saying like people are just envious and jealous and all of that, and you need to just continue doing what you're doing or whatever. And me now always needing to understand how people work and all of that, I was just like, sometimes it's not envious, it's just that they're fearful of missing out. They don't want to miss out on what's going on in your life, so they don't want to support it, and then it becomes a huge thing. They don't want to support you, and then you blow up, and then you don't remember them, and they miss out. And I was saying that to him, and he was saying, but that is bad mind still. And then I started thinking about it after he said it, and I was like, you know what, that's so true. It is so true, because if it is that you are fearful of missing out on somebody's life, the supportive or friend, if you're a friend, the thing that you're supposed to do is try to make sure that you keep contact with the person, so they don't lose contact with you. You still have access to the person. But don't do that. You just in the back saying like, well, I'm not going to support her because she's going to forget about me anyways, and she's going to meet new people and forget about me, so I'm not even going to support her. They don't like your pictures. If you have a new business page and you're like, oh, follow my business page, they're not going to like your business page. They're not going to do anything that would potentially give you an extra boost to get to where you're going to. And that person is just, they have FOMO, fear of missing out. And yeah, even though it seems like not a harmful trait, it actually is very harmful, because those people will be around you. And for me, like, I always make excuses for people, and those are the type of people that you have hanging around you, and they're just like snakes, and they'll do things out of envy to harm you. Just like Selena and her manager, how the manager killed her. It was just over time built up jealousy and envy that caused that. And it's just like, you don't want somebody around you, even though you want to make excuses for the person and try to understand where the person is coming from. You don't want, and I'm speaking to myself too, you don't want those type of persons around you, because it can be detrimental to you. Okay, so yeah, that person just have FOMO. And I remember a friend of mine, she stopped contacting me after I moved and everything. She kind of just started acting strange and stopped texting, all of that. And I remember we finally got in contact again, and she said to me like, oh, I feel like I'm missing out. And then I was like, okay, so that explains why you were behaving the way you're behaving. Like, if you feel like you're missing out, like, all you had to do was reach out to me. But instead, you started showing me bad vibes. And most of the times, the people that you feel like forget about you, you're the one that actually changed your perspective on them. They're not the ones that changed. You're the ones that changed how you looked at them and how you felt like they were moving. You're the one that changed, and you now start thinking like, oh, she forgets about me and all of that, so I can't even reach out to her. When it's just a phone call away, if you're feeling that way, sometimes people get caught up, so like I might not remember to message you, but if you're feeling like the person is abandoning you, you can just reach out if you're the one that's feeling that. So it's very dangerous, like I said. And You don't want those type of people around you, and that's one of the reasons why people don't support you. They don't want you to take off and then not remember. Number 4, and this one is in all of the previous ones, but this one now is straight up jealousy. This person have a love-hate relationship with you. They don't like you. They are not happy that it's you. They would have wished that it was them that was in your position. They don't want to support you because it's just like, why didn't I have that idea? Why you are not me? They're just overall jealous. Okay, another example of this is, I remember, like I said, I like how YouTube allows people to see that everything isn't perfect, because what is posted on social media is just what's posted on social media. It is people putting their best foot forward and showing you the positive parts of their lives. You don't see when somebody is anxious. You don't see when somebody is confused. And I've been following the Gabby Petito case, and when you look, you see them on social media, her and the boyfriend. And if you don't know, she's the girl that went on a round trip tour with her boyfriend, and he went home and she didn't come home, so nobody knows what's happening with her. And during the videos, she started a vlog, and in the videos you can see where they're happy and they're laughing and all of that. And during the trip, they actually was stopped by the police. She was freaking out because she had OCD and it was just a small van and she was cramped up and she just felt overwhelmed. She's not going to put that on social media and say, well, I'm feeling so anxious right now. So it's for you to know that social media is just the best portions of somebody's life, and you're putting their best foot forward, and not get jealous and envious of the person. Like, you can't use social media to judge. And I'm not saying just start to assume that people have the worst lives ever, but just understand, as adults, and you think adults would understand this, like, social media is not real, really. So stop being jealous of people because of social media and what you see on social media. And like I said, I'm glad for the YouTube space, so I can explain certain things and show you certain things. Not that I'm trying to explain myself to anybody, but people can get more insights now. So like I said, I'm here. I've always been going through things. Every time I come here, it's always problems with jobs. Mostly jobs, because that's the only thing I really care about when I came here. And I always had problems with jobs. So when I went home, I was just like, oh my God, USA. Yes. Home I can relax. It's school, but you can relax now. And my friend, the moment I arrived, I had to see her because she asked me to get a phone for her, and I got the phone and was giving it to her. And unprovoked, I didn't say anything to her. I wasn't boasting because, like I said, it wasn't anything to boast about, because it was hardship being here. And when I went and I was giving her the phone, she was just like, well, I'm not frightened over foreign. And it was just like, when people make remarks like that, I go quiet. And I'm just like, damn, like, why you keep saying shit? Like, why are you saying that? Like, nobody asked you anything. Like, I'm not frightened over foreign. Like, why are you saying that? And I guess because she see pretty pictures or whatever on Instagram or Facebook, it's just like, oh, you think your life is perfect. I'm not frightened over foreign. And another example of jealousy and people not supporting you is when I spoke about the teacher and this girl that was always replying to my stories. She always replied to my stories over and over. And she was upset because I spoke about the teacher, and apparently she and him are close friends, another student. And she was like, oh, I wouldn't normally watch your videos, and if you didn't talk about somebody that I didn't like, I wouldn't watch your videos. And I'm like, whoa, because I have you on my page, and like I regularly go to Facebook and clean up and remove people that I think don't support me or don't like me. So the people that are left on my Facebook or my social medias are people that I feel like, well, there's nothing there, it's just neutral. And I didn't know this girl don't like me. So all along she's commenting, responding to my stories, and she doesn't like me. And one of the things that they said was like, oh, you think your life is a fairy tale life and whatever. And it's just like, I've never said that. And it just tells me again just how much people can be on your page, in your life, and acting like they're with you and comment and talk to you every time, and they're jealous. They're jealous people that don't want to see you reach anywhere, because if it is that they weren't jealous, they would support what it is that you are doing. Like, I've had multiple videos before the teacher one, and I've talked about so much other things that are positive, and you never chose to go watch anything that was positive. You chose to go watch the negative one to come attack me and say I'm lying. So like I said, one of the reasons people don't support you is jealous. Number 5, the last one, this is because they are incapable of supporting you. These people are like emotionally unavailable men that you try to love and give love to, and they just can't reciprocate. They don't know how to. They're not capable. They don't have the capacity to. Okay, these people are a big ball of negative energy. They have a problem for every solution. Everything that you come with the solution for, they have a problem for it. They are the people that don't even act on their own dreams. Like, they are just mindlessly going through earth. They don't have any vision. They don't have any faith. They don't have anything going on for themselves. They themselves are corrupt. First of all, you shouldn't even be going to this person with any ideas, because you see the type of life they live. If you were supposed to ask people for advice, you wouldn't ask this person for advice. So think about it. Why are you even bringing dreams and ideas to this person? This person don't want not a life. They can't give you any good advice. This person is incapable of supporting you. They don't even support themselves. They couldn't support themselves if they tried. So you shouldn't be going to them for any advice or any support. None at all. So yeah, those are 5 reasons why people don't support you. It has nothing to do with you. Once God gives you the vision, like I said, go forward. God gave you the vision. He didn't give them the vision, and you can't afford to let people that don't offer support to cause you to stop doing what you're doing or what God says you're supposed to be doing. Try to find somebody that is encouraging, that you can, somebody that has done it already too. Those people usually like the same. The people that are doing it, the rich people and the people that are already where they're supposed to be, they are the ones that give encouragement. Poor people and people that don't follow them dream or whatever, they are the ones that hoard information. They're the ones that feel like if they support you and support your dreams, it's going to diminish what they have going on. So maybe you just need to change your circle overall and get from around the bums. Because like I said, it's bums that really don't want to share information, because they feel like if you have information, it's going to take away from the information that they have. And it's so dumb to me. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how some people operate. It does anything like sharing and helping other people don't do anything to you, or that make you feel better about yourself, if anything, you know. So yeah, that's it for the video. That's 5 reasons why people don't support you. It's not about you. Continue doing your thing, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.